Hey, True Badger Token. Nice to see you today. And I'm really excited to tell you we've got Rhonda Bembo here and myself. I'm Deb Caswell. We are part of the DeFi Divas here at the True Badger Nexus ecosystem. I don't know if we've talked a lot about our Nexus ecosystem and some of the things that we have going on, Rhonda. Maybe I'm thinking today would be a good chance to let some people know what's going on in this DeFi space of ours.
Absolutely. And in fact, the idea for having this little how to give crypto for Christmas actually came from, I think, either an AMA or a burn party. I'm not sure. It might have been George Ballesteros. Someone said, "Oh, wouldn't it be cool if we had gift cards or something like that?" And then it was like, how could you do that?
Right.
And as we put this together, and as you put something together and then it expands, and that's exactly what happened with the Nexus ecosystem. We put this thing together called True Badger, and then it just grew and grew and grew, right? And now it's this Nexus ecosystem that is the the nucleus for these three tokens now, and three or four other projects, and more coming. So uh, you'll see us use the words, the term or the name True Badger and the Nexus ecosystem in tandem with one another, because Truman and True Badger are kind of the start of it all.
The
And
pioneers, right?
yes, yeah, exactly. Pioneer is a perfect way to put it. Absolutely. And so, yeah, you'll see those two terms sort of interchanged a lot, because, of course, True Badger started it all. So,
Yeah,
uh,
so let me take a real quick a step back for those of you who might be new to our channel. So True Badger Token, that's where we started, right? And we launched that token. It turned into, and this was the plan all along, right? We would have all kinds of utilities that we would launch through to True Badger Token. Um, just by being a part of this community, you have access to so much more, so much more. We're going to show you some of that today. But what I love about it is you hodl a little bit of True Badger and you suddenly have access to so many more token launches, right? And then all the benefits that come along with that. But just yesterday, congratulations to Safufied. Token name is Safest, Safest. It is now trading on PancakeSwap. You can grab some on PooCoin or PancakeSwap. We're really excited. It has held steady around a $34-35 million market cap since it launched yesterday. And only good things are going to come from that. Our technology, our utilities that we're launching through the True Badger Nexus ecosystem, the utilities, the platforms that we're launching are all designed to help in this blockchain space, in this token space, these token launches. Safufied is a safe for your wallets, right? It's a way to keep your wallets very, very safe. If you've been in this space for any length of time, you've seen that it's a scammer mecca. It's just
it's a nice way to put it.
yeah, it's unfortunate, but scammers are everywhere, and in fact, they're not just in this DeFi world, right? They're in all of crypto. But then you have to go back and say, wait a second, I'm getting phone calls. People are trying to steal money, steal my Visa and steal this, and it's everywhere, right? It's running rampant. So all of our utilities, everything we have planned is here to help the consumer, the token holders, hold on to those tokens, right? And get some real value and benefit out of their tokens. So congratulations to Safest. Several weeks ago, we launched NSI. And then, of course, back in June was when we launched True Badger. So we've got more tokens coming. We've got more access for our token holders to jump into brand new coins and really get that X factor that you just can't find out there over and over and over again. Like this is what we do. So super exciting. Follow along with what Rhonda's going to show you today, because we're going to give you some really simple tools and tips on how to get past your fear and jump into some of the stuff that we're doing in a really smooth, successful way.
Exactly. I think that's probably, I know when I first got into crypto, it's a foreign language. It's so many things that we do within this space just feel unfamiliar,
Yeah.
and can be very intimidating. And then once you get into it, don't know about you, but once you get into it, you're so excited, and you want to tell people about it. You want your friends and your family, especially, to jump in and benefit. And we want to see them have the same opportunity to build wealth and build a future. But finding the words sometimes how to explain it is a little intimidating. And so
Daunting.
we do want to show you the amazing resources that we've created in the past. Man, it's been, let me, oh my goodness, where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. We have built so many resources, and this, I'm going to walk through this a little bit because it takes you through pretty much everything that we've done the last up until yesterday, because I just updated it this morning. We call this the snapshot. It's really a look at all of the tokens. And if you're looking for the verbiage, I like it when someone puts words in my mouth. I do, because if I have to make them up myself, it doesn't go well. I'll just put it that way. It doesn't go well. And so what you see on this document really mirrors that of Nexus ecosystem.io, our the website that gives all of this information. And it really explains the ecosystem and this chain of tokens and projects. And I'm so sorry, my dog is going nuts. It's 4 o'clock and everybody's outside walking their dogs.
It's all good.
Bless our heart. So this document really does walk you through it, and you'll see. We're not going to hit every single one of these points, but we have QR codes for you to use. We have websites. We have videos. We've got YouTube. We have, if you ever see beacons dot something, beacons is a homepage for all our social media for one specific platform. So the Nexus ecosystem has a beacons page. True Badger, NSI will have one very soon. Insights, same thing. So the beacons pages are really wonderful resources. So if you want to send somebody someplace to just show them something real quick, beacons is the place to go. Just go here. You'll find all of the links. You'll find all of the social media. You'll find, and we build in videos and just, it makes you look really smart, like you've got your act together. So that's why I like it. It's a cheat sheet. So we've got True Badger. We've got Kula Crypto U, which is a new, it's not a token. It's just part of a project that we've put together to house all of the education tools that we have and that we continue to create. And it's the way that you're going to use this easy button to get your friends and family to step into the space in a very non-threatening way. And that's what I love Kula Crypto U. We've got Catapult, we have Insights, we have Safufied. Coming in the early part of next year, we've got the CN, the community NFT project, which I think will be the first, it's our first really fun one. Up till now, we've had like some serious, we got to solve some problems here. This one will have a little bit of fun to it, so it'll be kind of refreshing. We show some charts, which we'd love to look at. But this is what I wanted to show you. In case you're unfamiliar with exactly what we've accomplished in the last 6 months, if you go to this document, and I'll give you a link to it, this is what I call the brag book. It is all of the cool, amazing things that we've accomplished in the last 6 months. And as you read through this, Deb, I don't know if you've even, I posted it once in a team thing, but we're all so busy. I'm not sure if you've had a chance to look at it. But we go through the fact that on June 14th, we started this little thing called True Badger. And what was it Peter said last night? Combined, the market caps of the 3 tokens thus far are 89 million, 87 million, something like that. So we've accomplished a lot. And actually, when you look through this, Deb, you kind of go, well, this is why we're so tired.
Right. I was just thinking that same thing. What? What
do we do?
Man.
This is where I really find it. This is fun. It's like on the 6th, we hit this marker. We hit this marker on the 6th. We hit another one on the 6th. We hit another one. Things are just exploding within these projects, and for good reason, because again, Deb said it earlier, each of these projects solves a problem within the space of DeFi and cryptocurrency. And the 2 that are probably which are the most relevant in my view to a consumer is Insights DeFi Trader, that platform will launch next week. And cannot wait. And then Certified, which we launched yesterday because it has this wallet safe that you can lock down all of your cryptocurrencies so that you're never in fear of having them disappear on you and get stolen from underneath you. And we've seen too much of that. So we have accomplished a plethora of things in the last, clicking on the wrong button. So this just gives you a snapshot of everything that we have. So when you try to explain this to someone, it's like, okay, where do I start? I'll tell you where you start. You start right here. We've got 2 main QR codes and 2 main websites that can help you bridge that gap between what do I say to my friends or family? How do I explain why I'm so excited about this? Or how someone would get involved and get started. The first is the nexusecosystem.io, which goes through all of these projects, much prettier than that document I showed you. And it gives them a link to the websites. If it's a token that's on the market, it gives you a link to where they can purchase the token. It gives you a complete descriptor of the project itself in a very concise way. When we go through Catapult Swap, we go through Insights DeFi Trader, we go through Safufi and explain the 2 different sides of that project. One is for consumers to lock away their tokens and their wallets. The other is a DAO program or platform that new emerging tokens can use to jump into this space in a safe manner, and ties beautifully with Catapult Swap. So these tokens are very much intertwined. And Deb, I think you said when we started talking about True Badger, we started True Badger and it's going to have all these functions. And then we realized these functions are so huge, they needed to be their own utility. They needed to be their own token because they are so impactful and so important. Then we've got the community NFT project, and this site is a snapshot into the ecosystem. And one of the easiest ways for you to tell Uncle Joe, it's real, this is really cool, you need to read about this, you need to get involved. And then when they're interested in jumping into it, they click this button and it leads them to a portal of tools and resources and education that helps them get started in a very, very non-threatening way. So if you've got someone who you're trying to introduce to the idea of True Badger and cryptocurrency, and they need that type of education, this is the QR code. This is the website that I would start with to get them going. The other option you've got, this is the one that, oh my goodness, is to me, like even Deb's like, oh, I can't wait to talk about it.
Actually, the link to get to the help is right on that first site. So I personally have been sending everybody to Nexus Ecosystem and then click on Begin with Crypto. That takes you right to the help site.
Does it take you to the video?
I think so.
Okay. Why don't you click on
I'll
the
test
video and
it
start
while
this?
you're showing, and I'll test it. And yes, absolutely.
Okay. So the other link is a direct link, so it sort of bypasses the information and the introduction to each of the projects and each of the tokens and explains what the ecosystem is. It's a direct link to the resources that we built, the coaches, the educational materials, the step-by-steps, the explanations of what is all this language, what is all this that we do. So the as Deb's looking at that, the idea is, okay, how do you get somebody excited and interested and get them past that first intimidating step of opening up something called a wallet? And this link does exactly that. It explains to them, where they're going to get started and how they're going to get started.
Yeah, it actually is. That very first link on Nexus ecosystem takes you exactly to the help with the video. And now I've cleared my cache. If you haven't cleared your cache, you're not gonna, look at you. Look at you.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm gonna play this because I feel very, very strongly that this is important for each and every one of us to see and understand. This is the depth to which the tools that we're building go. And if I'd seen this 6 or 8 or 9, 10 months ago, I would.
Don't hit skip if you're gonna play it.
Oh, thank you. I see a yellow button and I just click.
I know. Let's just skip it. Oh, you didn't share your sound, hon. You got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Just in case.
Started in this. Hi, I'm Deb Caswell. I'm a crypto enthusiast and at one point was completely overwhelmed on where and how to get started in this cryptocurrency space. Maybe you're there too. The crypto space, DeFi or decentralized finance in particular, is so new, it's likened to the wild, wild west, where you can literally claim your stake now and potentially change your life forever. Of course, there are no guarantees, but you're in a position to be ahead of billions of people who haven't even heard of and have no idea this life-changing shift is even occurring. Here at Kula Crypto U, we make entering this space easy and safe for you and for your loved ones. We're here to be your educational guide and vehicle to help create massive wealth. Welcome to Kula Crypto University in collaboration with the Nexus ecosystem. Let's take a brief look at the pathways where you can learn how to get into crypto and get live help anytime you need it by just clicking on the I'm stuck button. It's so simple. One of our most unique features is that you can chat with our agents and even get into a live Zoom room for more extensive help with any of your crypto needs. So if you're already familiar with crypto and you just need a little guidance, we have help for that too. This is for the brand new person all the way through to the seasoned investor to help guide you through the most efficient way to getting crypto into your wallet and building out a phenomenal portfolio filled with utility tokens that make a difference in our world. Get started today and help us change the way the world does crypto.
Rhonda, did you mute yourself?
I tried to mute Sophia.
Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to mute Gracie at the same time. So
Try later, guys. You're unavailable at the moment. Well, wouldn't you know? I've never seen that before. Well, when you click here, typically, Deb showed you the screens where it walks. You put in your email address, and you're then led to a screen that says, "Okay, where are you starting from?" And you can say, "Hey, listen, I'm on an iPhone or I'm on an Android. I'm on a desktop." It'll step you through, and if you already have crypto, it'll jump you through the steps to where, oh, I have crypto. What's my next step? And at every single one of those steps, you're able to reach out and say, I need help. And you're led to the chat box, and then you can go straight to a Zoom room, which we can't go to because we're on a Zoom. So trying to figure out how to merge all that together and get to all of them, but it doesn't work. So again, we'll give you the link to actually this PowerPoint, so you've got all of these quick links. So you see that, all right, I want my friends and family to get into this, and I want them to experience what I'm experiencing, which is this fun and this excitement and this ability to earn money and build wealth.
Rhonda, can I take your screen?
Please do. Yes.
Something's happened to yours. I just want to make sure people see. So when you enter your email address, first you tell them what your situation is. Are you on desktop? Are you on mobile? Do you already have a wallet? Do you not have a wallet? Like, it asks you the questions, 3 simple questions that you'll go through to tell them exactly where you are. And then it brings you right in here to the first step, and you read through, and then you click I'm sorry, I've got my chat in the way. Done. When you're done with this page, you click done. Set up your KuCoin account, it says. So I must have selected I'm not sure what I selected to get there, but I quickly pressed the buttons and
that's advanced.
Yeah. So it just, it is, I'm in the advanced. So it just walks you through step by step and explains what you're doing. So what I love about that is so much of the time when we get into, what happens is these crypto people are out there and they say, hey, join my Discord, right? Pay $9 a month and I'm going to show you how to do all of this. A lot of crypto people are out there doing this. You join their crypto, they'll spend a little bit of time with you. But I find that these questions, these detailed questions, like, just take a step back and what exactly am I doing, right? I'm setting up a MetaMask. What is a MetaMask? Like, we've got all of that information in here for you. So even if you've been trading in the DeFi space with different wallets and on different swapping sites, you might still have some questions. Maybe there's a different coin you want to look at. Maybe you want to look at coming into our community and checking out some of our tokens. Come on over. We've got these Zoom rooms are filled with people who are here to help walk you through the process and answer your questions, which I love. We don't charge the $9 a month to come in and get your information. In fact, we'll give the information to anybody who needs it. So as long as you'll come on and join us on a Zoom call where we are face to face, because again, in this world of DeFi, we have found that there are just scammers everywhere. They send you a message and they tell you they're somebody and they're not. And anyway, it's very easy to get taken advantage of here. And so we, as strong business people who have been building companies and brands for years together as a team, we understand the pitfalls. We understand what is super difficult about certain things. And we've been working with people for so long, helping them, guiding them. It's our sweet spot. It's who we are and it's what we do. So this is the start, right? But if this is all crazy, it just doesn't make sense, then all of a sudden I'm just going to click this button right here. I'm stuck. Agent has closed the chat. We're happy to assist you if you have any other queries. Oh, this was from an old chat. So if I wanted to start a new chat, I'm going to type my message here, right? So you can chat with them. You can get in a Zoom room when the Zoom rooms are open. And it's just, yes, close the chat. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And we're helping so many people. And I just have to give a huge shout out to all of our Zoomers, our admins who are in there helping people day in and day out. They are phenomenal. I can't say enough about them. Phenomenal. All right, Rhonda, back to you. When you're muted.
I'm going to chime in and agree with you 100,000 million%. I spent the day in the Zoom room the other couple of days ago, and all I was doing was like running errands. Basically, I would jump from room to room. To Carolyn would say, "Could you go find out where Val's at?" We had 900 people come through the Zoom rooms in that one day.
On Tuesday,
in one day, this team, there was I think 7 rooms open. This team helped 900 people open a wallet, make sure they had their BNB in the right place so that they could jump into, this was in preparation for Saku Fight's launch. And it was a beautiful thing. It was amazing. And you'll find just absolute angels. They're my heroes. And they're real people just like us. And they're just absolutely lovely and happy to share what we know. And I'm so proud that as an organization, we aren't charging for this. We're like, this is our torch that we're carrying. We want the world to experience cryptocurrency in a safe fashion, and we want to build the blockchain and cryptocurrency for the masses. And so we're breaking down the barriers as much as we can to make it easy. So when it comes to the idea of, all right, cryptocurrency for Christmas, tokens are in my mind, a token is a physical thing. It's a coin, or, and that's visually, that's what we think of. But in reality, there isn't anything tangible. So how do you gift crypto for Christmas? So the idea was to come up with a card that you could print off and put inside a Christmas card or wrap it as a gift. And we put the QR code that leads them right to this help center, to this Zoom hero group, and we'll get them started. So the card itself, we wish you a crypto Christmas on the front. On the back side, it just says, my holiday gift to you is a gateway to your very own cryptocurrency nest egg. I'm sorry, I get choked up when I do this because I'm so excited to do this.
Right?
The world is shifting to digital. Yes, the world is shifting to digital currency, as proven by the likes of MasterCard, AT&T, PayPal, Kroger. The list goes on and on and on. Step-by-step instructions, as well as live support. This live support, if you need it, are on the other side of this QR code. All you need to do is follow the steps to create a wallet that will hold your crypto. And then you'll notice on the corner here of the card, in handwriting, neater than my own, it says, once done, reach out and let me know. The second part of this gift is some True Badger tokens for your wallet. And if you'll print these out and sign your name, you can write little notes, pop them in the Christmas card that you're going to send someone, wrap it up in a box, put it in a gift envelope, whatever it is, because this is like the biggest gift, the most amazing magical gift you could give someone, is a gateway to getting into cryptocurrency in a safe and comfortable fashion. And the QR code's going to open up and let them in to this magical space, to this world. And so we've got the card made up. All you're going to do is, there's a PDF that you can use. You put it in your printer. You can print it out both-sided on regular paper and cut it up. I went through my stacks and stacks of office supplies and found that I had postcards. So these are Avery Paper's postcards. And I print these up both sides, and they just pop off and turn into this professional, beautiful looking card. You can use cardstock that you're using for other craft goods, whatever it might be, and print these out. Add them to your Christmas cards as you send them out, and then just keep it. I'm going to have to keep track of who it is I give them to, and then you'll follow up with them and ask them, hey, did you get the QR code? Have you set up your wallet yet? Because once they set that wallet up, that's all they have to do. It doesn't cost you anything to set up a wallet. It doesn't cost you anything to reach out through the QR code to our team to help them set it up. And once they do that, you're going to gift them with True Badger tokens through an easy process on your side. And all of a sudden, they're going to have crypto in their wallet. I sent this to someone else. I sent them, I don't know, I think at the time it was like $3 worth of tokens or something. But when you get into this space, the the really fun part is that $5 worth of True Badger, for instance, today, is look at that number of how many tokens someone's going to get. You're going to send
21 million, right?
Oh, I know. 123,365,682.44532265 tokens. They're going to look at this and go, oh my gosh, I'm rich. And once they realize that, it gets them into the space in which they're like, well, this is fun. This is exciting. I got to find out more. What is this? Where does this get me started? And then they can watch that grow and evolve into something else. And all of a sudden they're exploring the world of, okay, now what is NSI? What is Safest? What are those projects about? How do I get involved with those? And they're able to then invest and get into this space. Again, one of the beautiful things about getting involved with the DeFi space in particular is it can be $5 that you put in to create and get all of these tokens in a project and then watch that grow. And it can grow into a hefty little number. I think, Deb, you've had Bitcoin for how long and forgotten about it, and all of a sudden went back and looked at it how many years later, and all of a sudden it was
I'll give the details. There was only 99 cents worth of Bitcoin left in the account that I forgot about, but by the time I remembered about it, it was $87. So
right,
that's what happens.
When I opened my Digibot account, which is another program that we have that deals in the coin space of Bitcoin and the what I call the big boys. When I opened that and put Digi in that account, originally it was $125, and it's, I think, 1,200 or something like that now, and because Bitcoin has grown and Digi's added to it, and so it's a multiplier. That's the beautiful thing about the digital currency space. Once you understand it and understand how it works, tools available to you like Insights Trading, a DeFi trader, will help you multiply what started as 121 million tokens, and you can multiply it into who knows what.
Right.
And so this truly, in my view, is the gift of the future. And it's a lot of fun to delve in and learn it and understand that this is the wave of the future. This is currency for the future. This is the largest shift in finance in our lifetime, certainly. So
absolutely. And I do want to reiterate real quick, we are not financial advisors. And of course, there's no guarantees on, anything. However, we know what we're going to do with True Badger and the Nexus ecosystem. So we know what's coming. We've got a lot of things coming through the pipeline right now. You saw that list of what we've been able to accomplish in 6 months. Just wait until you see what the next 6 months hold. But I want to remind everybody, when they look at that QR code, that goes directly to the help desk that we told you about, right? I shouldn't call it a help desk.
No, this one goes, one that goes on here is the Nexus ecosystem. So
sure. And I look at that as the same, right? Because when you look at that Nexus ecosystem, that's brilliant. I'm glad it goes there because that makes the most sense, right? What are we looking at? Tells you about each of the tokens. Yeah. And then you click that begin with crypto button. Just that one little begin with crypto button will take, and this person who you've gifted this to, they go to that site, tell them, click the begins with crypto button, and then they're going to get help setting up that wallet, which I can tell you, I was with Rhonda the day that we all learned how to set up our DeFi space wallets, right? As a group, we all were learning at the same time.
Stumbled through it.
I can tell you there might have been a tear or two here or there because it just didn't make sense, right? And even though, most of us had been on the in the Bitcoin side with an Autobot that's trading for us, and we've seen the coins, but this DeFi space is a different animal. And just like Peter says all the time, the time to get started with something, when you're going to be able to make a lot of money on something, no guarantees, but the time to get started is when it's hard, when it's so difficult that most people won't take the time to learn how to do it. That's where the magic happens. We can tap your friends and family into where the magic happens. So follow the path, follow this path.
Follow the path. And those of you who are our True Badger holders and Insights and now Safufied holders, we know how it felt. We all remember those moments of like, what does that mean? And I urge each and every one of us to go through that process, go in to that help center and walk through, and you're going to see, oh my stars, if I'd had this 8 months ago, I wouldn't have been so anxious. I wouldn't have. And you'll see that Aunt Sally or my best friend Karen, who I hold her wallet and I'm making her go through this process and open up her own wallet, because her tokens, I have a sub wallet for her, because she's like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, we're going to walk you through the steps. You can do this. So we've made it that approachable and that achievable for that very reason, Deb, that we know the difference that this is going to make in people's lives into their future. Oops,
let us not forget, we are the DeFi divas, right? And so we're always looking for ways that women can get involved and really get yourself set up to achieve something amazing over the next few years, right? And really set yourself up in a place where the world is your oyster, right? Or at least your basic needs could possibly be met, right? So big for women to jump into this and get yourself started. We as women are here to help you get started.
And it's so easy. Take ownership. So what we've done is we've created a PDF. Oops, I went backwards. Sorry. I was supposed to click on it instead. There we go. So it's a simple PDF that you can use. And again, you can print it out on paper, regular paper. You can print it out on postcard paper that you can buy at, off a supply store or whatever, and slip this into a card, slip it into, I'd say wrap it up in a big box and with a beautiful bow. And just when they open it up, they're going to look at it and go, what do I do with this? And you can just like, oh my goodness. And you can have them scan the QR code and you can introduce them to it and say, okay, when you get home, this is what you're going to do. And then here's the fun part for us, right? I don't know if any of you have ever tried to share crypto with anybody. So it is so simple. If any of you who have come to burn parties or have entered any of our contests, you know what happens. You get someone asks you, send me your wallet address. And in our space, that wallet address always starts with an OX, and it's a smart chain wallet. And once they send you that, you're able to go into your wallet in simple steps. You copy their address, you open up your wallet, you click send, you decide which token you want to send. Now you can send True Badger, you could send NSI, you could send Safufied, whatever you. They're cracking up over Sophia. She's just on fire today. I'm so sorry. And you paste that wallet address in. You say how much you want it to send. So $5, $3.32. I don't know, whatever it would be. They're going to get a huge number of tokens, no matter how much you send. And then you send it off to them. They're going to get it in their wallet, open that up, and kind of go, okay, now what? And they're going to call and they're going to say, okay, now what do I do next? Because they're going to catch the fire. They're going to catch the vision of what it is that you just gifted to them. In fact, Deb, honestly, I think this is like the perfect gift for people who have new babies. This is what I want to give as baby gifts. This is what I want to gift to graduates, coming out of high school. Anyone, any reason at all, you can say, I'm going to send you some tokens. All you need to do is take this QR code, set up a wallet, and we'll walk you through it and we'll get it done. And that's as simple as it is to how you can gift someone cryptocurrency and get them started. And just so actually, even though I'm involved with the process and with the next, I'm a part of this Nexus ecosystem, as are all of you who are watching, most likely. I'm just so doggone proud and impressed at what we're doing to make this accessible to other people. I'm just chuffed.
I know it is.
You know?
It's beautiful. You think about the next few years of what could happen from this Christmas, from this gifting. It's incredible, because again, I want to emphasize, guys, that once you have True Badger in your wallet, you have access to so many, every single one of the tokens we release through our Nexus ecosystem. And there's also something real special with our Catapult swap, which is the next token that we're going to release, I believe. Catapult swap, is it CNP or Catapult? Catapult?
I think CNP is going to be first.
Okay, well, let me tell you, when Catapult, after the first of the year, Catapult is going to launch their token, but what they're going to launch first is Catapult swap it's a swapping place. It's a premier swapping platform. We use it ourselves for our own tokens to do our pre-swap. So people who are involved with us and register and say, yes, I'd like to be involved in this, they get to go in and they get to purchase their tokens. They get to swap for their tokens before anybody else. That means they get the best price that you're going to be able to get for that token. So just by being a part of our ecosystem, you get to be a part of that. Well, now Catapult swap, once we our first one is going to come at the beginning of the year, where a new token outside of our ecosystem is coming through Catapult swap. We will help them launch in our premier swapping site. And those of you who are True Badger holders, you're going to have access. You're going to get access to another new token. And this is going to happen over and over and over and over and over as we help other companies launch their tokens. It's a brilliant space to be in. So please make sure that everybody gets themselves some True Badger tokens. That's the key to the success, right? You've got to hold some of that. And each launch is going to have some regulations around them, right? Some what are they called? Not regulations. That wasn't the word I was looking for. Prerequisites. Right. So each launch will have some prerequisites. So you want to stay involved with us and understand what you have to do. But great gift. Can you imagine what's going to happen a few years from now as people hodl or hold those tokens?
I'm impressed by what's happened to what I've been hodling since we launched True Badger. It's like,
again, oh my gosh, because we were part of the pre-launch, right? We were part of that, the early people, you guys,
being an early adopter.
This is how it is, right? What I love about the blockchain is it opens up the world to everybody. $5, $10, $15, $20 of a token can turn into some amazing stuff. So just imagine if you could, buy a little more than that. In the past, you had to know somebody who knows somebody, and in addition to that, you had to have a lot of money to invest in these companies, right? And then it took years and years and years and years and years for those people to see anything come of their investment, right? Yeah, here, it's for everybody, and it's fairly immediate. Can be fairly immediate. I want to really remind everybody that we're not financial advisors, and there's no guarantee in anything in life. However, we've had 3 launches that have been absolutely amazing and have changed lives of many, many, many people, and we can't wait to get all of you involved.
And all of our dear friends and dear families that we know would benefit so much from this, and it is easy. So I just put in the comments of the power of the on the YouTube chat the link to this PowerPoint, which has all those links for the tools and the links to the QR codes and all of that. So you've got some things to play with. I encourage you to step through it like what's going to happen when Aunt Sally opens this card. Step through it and look at it and go, oh my gosh, she can do this. She can totally do this. Oh my gosh, Karen can do this. No problem.
And if you're with the person, right, you help them, you walk with them with their phone over, you hold it up and show them on their phone, or take them to their desktop and help them get to the place they need to go, right? It's really, it's a brilliant gift. I'm so excited about it. And I know, kudos to you, Rhonda, for seeing that, getting the vision, and then pushing it all the way through to fruition. We've got people on the YouTube asking about, where do I go? How do I get them? So look for the link that Rhonda posted so that you can.
I'm token stoked on in the chat.
Okay.
Look for token stoked. That's me. And the link to the PowerPoint is right there. So there you might be looking for me, Rhonda, but on YouTube, I'm token stoked.
Yeah, it's just not. I'm watching the live, so I don't see it out there quite yet, but it'll show. It's on delay, right?
Oh yeah, it always takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, it is the perfect gift. Doris, thank you so much for joining us out there on YouTube, guys. Richard Meserve is here. I see Sharona's here, and Cynthia Phillips is here. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Yes, thank you.
Shannon with an O is here. Steve Canellis.
Yes, Richard. Yes, you send them the postcard, and they're going to use the QR code, and it's going to help. They're going to have everything that they need, all the information for them to do this by themselves. Do I have an editable template we could use to make a nifty crypto gift card like you did? Yes, you. It's not editable, but really don't need it to be editable. I'll say that 4 times fast. You just print it off, and you can sign your name, and you could write a little extra note. You can print it with a blank backside and write whatever you want. Or as Deb said, and if you're out to lunch with the girls, oh my goodness, okay. So it's always the girls
Right.
or whatever who don't quite get it. They're like, what? Oh, here comes Rhonda. She's going to talk about crypto again. Because I can't help it, right? Now I'm going to hand, each of them this card and go, okay, everybody pick up your phone, scan the QR code.
Yeah.
See how easy
Look
this
what
is.
we're doing. Yeah.
And it gets them started instead of them having to always like, oh my goodness, here she comes again. I can't wait to send this. My baby brother is in. Just personal story. My baby brother
has a wallet and has tokens in it. Yeah.
Oh, he's True Badger. He's got a mug. He's got a hat. He's like, oh yeah. My nephew, a niece, my sister, my older brother. He's the holdout. I'm gonna get him.
Yeah,
because he loves free. He's an accountant. He knows.
And money. That's the thing, right? So much of the time when we're giving gifts at Christmas, I know me, I know where I've been for the last 15, 20 years, and it's trying to figure out how to get, Aunt Sally to buy something from my site, my personal site. And if you join with me, then it's even better, right? Yeah. This is what I love about cryptocurrency. There's no link to follow. There's no, we just go get yourself a wallet and get yourself some tokens, and you get to do whatever you want. And it's so far outside of what so many of us grew up in over the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Because it's good for everyone. And it's not, it's not join me in this, it's grab a wallet and go. And there's so many tokens out there to choose from. Now, the Nexus ecosystem, we have some great, brilliant tokens, but there's also other tokens that people can dabble in, right? I mean, the world is your oyster, and this is such it's so new. Like we said before, most people don't even know that it exists. You're getting in the beginning of the beginning before the general population. I mean, it's crazy good. So
it is. It's becoming mainstream, but
yeah.
as Deb said, so many people have not like, okay, but how do I start? And here you can show people how easy it is to start. And you don't have to be rich to do it. You can put, so you can take just, $10, $15, $20. My sister started really conservative, as she should have. And when I tell her how much is in, because I've got her wallet as well. My goal before New Year's is to have both Karen and my sister. She might be here, my sister. She might be watching. To walk through that step and get that wallet open, because it'll be fun for them to be able to see how it's going and growing. As I tell them how it's growing, but I send them a screenshot, but it'll be way fun for them to have it themselves. So this is my my wish for you and all of your friends and families to for all of us to just grow and grow together. And
Mark Sutton says, so simple, a child can do it. That's so funny. He said, please send me a child to do it.
That's true.
Go to the Zoom rooms. We have plenty of children in the Zoom rooms.
We do. I've been there. I know them. A few of them are very much. So we do have fun here.
Oh, yes, we do have fun.
People, so
if you want to have fun and join a token DeFi space community that is filled with people who feel like family, join us.
Yeah.
Come do this with us. We're having a blast.
And
everybody, please make note of the website, right? www.nexusecosystem.io. That's the site that you want to go to. If you want to tell somebody what you're doing and you don't have the QR code handy, that's your site. Yeah. Send people there and tell them, if you're interested, click the begin with crypto button and get yourself a wallet, right? So
if you are a member of if you're already a member of the Nexus ecosystem and you're in our Telegram group, I have posted this before. This is, to turn it back on. This is my screensaver, and it's got the QR code right on it. So if I'm talking to someone and I say, hey, grab this QR code, and it's and they can scan that, and
perfect.
Boom. It's right in there. And this is inside our Nexus ecosystem, True Badger Nexus ecosystem Telegram group. If you look in the media, you'll find this. So it's super easy.
That's brilliant.
Once you have the tools that make it easy for us to share it with someone, it's very freeing. It's very freeing. So you've got the words on the website. You've got links that you can hand people. You can give them QR codes that put them into action. You've got a help center that is dying to help everybody open up their wallets. So we say this is going to be the best holiday for a number of reasons, and we hope that part of that will be being able to gift your friends and family with crypto so that they can have fun and take part in this and grow as you're doing. So thanks so much for joining.
Love it. Rhonda, thank you so much for that today. Brilliant. I love it. And we come to you every 2 weeks, Thursday at 4 p.m., like it says in the background. And, we try to bring you some good stuff. And I love this one because it was really gave people an idea of what you can do at Christmas time, how you can share this, where you should go if you need help, right?
Yes.
Go there if you need help.
If you need help, go there. It's not just for Aunt Sally, it's for you too.
It's for everybody, right? So sending me a message on Telegram is not going to get you very far. But going to that site, boom, you're with the right people. They're going to help you through. It's brilliant. And I love that too, Rhonda. It keeps us out of that. So we started in the beginning of this call talking a little bit about some of the scams that are out there, right? People getting taken advantage of. The way they do that is on places like Telegram, and they send you a message and you start corresponding with them, you're outside of all of our stuff when you're corresponding privately with somebody. You don't know who that person is you're corresponding with. Come into the Nexus ecosystem, click on that begin with crypto. You are with us, right? You're with us. So, oh, and that just gave me chills.
It does,
because
we are fierce badgers, and we are protective, and we are stubborn, and we are loyal, and we are determined. That's why we named the token True Badger. Those are badgers. That's what we all are here. We're badgers, man. You will not pull the wool over our friends' eyes. You will not harm our fellow token holders. We will fight to the end to protect. So you're in good company.
Yeah, I love it. All right, everybody. We will see you in 2 weeks then, Rhonda. You're amazing. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, Deb.